Avoid the lottery of FIFA points. Head over to u7bike.com. Use the code TVM at checkout for a 5% off. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. So as I said yesterday, today we're going to do some upgrades. I've got some gold upgrades to open. We opened, what did we open yesterday? Like 2 or 3. Got a team of the season out of one of them. You guys have been saying that they're really good, so that's basically what we're going to do. Let me turn this light on. Might stop the shadows from going all over my face from the trees outside. Anyway, you don't need to know about that, but anyway. They dropped something yesterday that, for as much as I'd love to do it, I don't know if I will. The annoying thing is, for me, right, that this was going to be super cheap. And I only had 2 segments left, and one of which was, I mean, not almost complete, but it's not far off. I need like a high-rated player in there, maybe a high-rated player instead of the 82. So basically, 2 88s here, maybe, at a push, an 87 in goal, which yesterday would have cost me about 70, 80k. Today is going to cost me like 100, 120 because they released the Icon SBC, the Icon upgrade. Now, this is really irritating for me because I've seen a lot of people, YouTubers, content creators in general, bash this and say that it's not good value and don't do it. And then everyone in the comment section is like, oh, but come on, it's August, just get it done. You know, and I understand where you're coming from. And I know I've got 839,000 and what am I saving them for? But, I mean, I've got the rest of the month to do content for, and I do daily videos. So it's like, if I was to spend 200,000-300,000 coins getting this done, I've only got 500 or less than 500k left all of a sudden, and I've probably got a base Gattuso that, okay, wouldn't have minded trying out, but ultimately is just going to be sat there doing nothing. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to open these 10. I need to sort my transfer list out. I still haven't done it. We sold Laporte 96k. It's a shame now because I've got rid of him. I'm guessing he sells for way more than that because of that Icon SBC. I don't know whether I got rid of any of those. I just started getting rid of rare golds in the end. I was like, oh, do you know what? I don't care. I'll get rid of all my my untradeable rare golds. So we may be able to throw some of these back in the club. I say I'm going to do... You know what? Today's the day I do it, right? Today I do it. 'Cause after I finish recording this, I'm going to put it onto render. And then I'm literally going to sit there. And I'm going to go through all of these. And I'm going to either sell them or I'm just going to put them back in the club. Or in fact, I may rinse for as many 2-player packs as possible. Add up which players I have there and use those to build the 2-player packs, etc. So we've got 10 of these, which is 20 cards, 20 chances of getting a special item. I want 2 walkouts from 10. Is that too much to ask? None in the first. No board in the first either. I've literally just turned my PC on. It's doing that little stutter thing. I wonder if my settings are like... Yeah, I don't understand why that's not... No, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know why it's doing it. But either way, hopefully these are tradable. Well, they will be actually tradable, the duplicates, because I switched them. I used them all. Sorry. Right. Second rare gold. See if we can get a walkout in this one. Yes, it's a walkout. That's one of 2 I wanted. It's blue as well. It's not a team of the season, but it is Dutch centre. That's me, Dally Blind. You know it is. Ah, goddamn. I mean, it could have. I mean, could it have been? Could it have been Van Dijk, or is Van Dijk's team of the season in packs right now? And is, yeah. Well, Dally Blind is Dally Blind, 86 rated. Anything above 83 is going to help me toward... Oh, wow. Why didn't he come... Oh, that's insane. That is such a good card as well. Like, that is an insane card. I like it. I'm a big fan of that. And when you look at it, it's actually not that great compared to some of the things out. But I'm a big fan of that. 2 Ajax, 2 Dutch. How much is he selling for? Almost nothing at this stage. A 90 rated card selling for... See, I searched up Buffon, right? Because yesterday, what did we buy him for? Like 25, 26k that went into that Eden Hazard 100k pack. And his cheapest on the market right now is nearly 45, 50k. You can get a 90 rated future De Jong for 36,000 coins. As opposed to... What a 2-player pack, by the way. As opposed to a Buffon standard who doesn't have a special item in packs right now for 45k. It doesn't really make an awful lot of sense. Well, technically speaking, I got my 2 walkouts, so I wouldn't really expect much more from these. We don't get anything there. I wonder if you can see the little stutter that I can see beforehand. Like it's almost like my PC is struggling. It's not. If you saw me stream the other day when we were running GTA, I was rendering a video. I'm not trying to show off, I'm just saying. I was rendering a video, I was streaming, we had FM open in another window, and I was playing GTA on max settings, and my PC was fine. We weren't dropping frames or anything. So I don't really understand. I'm literally only playing FIFA, and it's doing that little judder every time the pack opens. We get a Illaramendi 84. I'm happy with that. That is very, very good. Don't mind if I do. Can we get anything else in there? And Diddy, very good player in real life. If you are a part of the Football Index, if you missed my fantasy football video earlier, if you're part of the Football Index, link down below. And Diddy, good purchase. Not the cheapest, but still a good purchase. Anyway, let's move forward here. Put these in the club. I mean, I've had my 2 walkouts in 5, technically, but I wouldn't mind 1 more, and then I would be super, super over the moon. Not in this one. No board in that one either. No little stutter on that pack, which was a bit of a weird thing. I know people are going to be like, the stutter is the board TVM. No, it's not. That's not what I mean. It's like it's almost like lag. It's juddering. I can feel it like it's struggling. 4 remain. What I'll do after this is I'll go and... didn't do it then either. We'll go and do the rest of Eden Hazard, whatever it costs. We'll open up the packs. If we get anything worthwhile, I may do an icon. I want to do an icon. The irritating thing for me about those is that you can get a base or a mid in it. Why isn't it just prime or moments? That's what they should have done. They should have said prime, or they should have done 2. So one SBC where you can get a base or a mid, and then another which would have been a lot cheaper. And then the next SBC, which would have been a prime or a moment. That would have been sensational, you know. Make it a touch more expensive than what it is right now. Maybe an 87 and an 88 rated team. I think it's 280. Is it 287s right now? Either way, make it a touch more expensive, prime or moments, and then go and do the base one. Just make it an 87 rated team. That would have been fantastic. Player prices would have gone back up again as well. Thus making the market a little bit better. Not that I want it better. I like the market on the floor. I think he's about to move to Watford. Correct me if I'm wrong. No, not on Banyang. My bad. The other guy from Rennes. What's his name? Sa? Is it? I saw the Rennes badge and just thought it was him, but it's not. And the final 2-player pack is not a walkout. It is a board, though, so there's that going for us right now. No special item. And it's not another Illaramendi. It's going to be Castillejo. Could have been Suso. Could have been Castillejo. It was Castillejo. Not that it really matters because they're both 83 to my knowledge. We get useless trash in there as well. So we did get 2 walkouts, but they were in the same pack. So it didn't really... we didn't have that much fun. Although, as good as that De Jong card is, I have no reason to keep it. You know, we've got Dali Blind, who can give him chemistry, but I don't care. You know, it's a good card. I like it. Wasn't expecting to get it, but it's SBC fodder for sure. So that's kind of what I need here. Let's get those cards right now. They are tradable, which is oh no, they're not, are they? They're untradable, so I can't sell them anyway. I don't even know where I was. If I was saying, oh, you know, I might sell them, blah blah blah, or what is he worth, etc. A lot of you might have been going, does he know he can't sell them? I could use Maignan here or Amrabat because we don't need. I'll use Dali Blind for sure, but we only need 1 team of the season for the next SBC, and I'm probably gonna have to buy nearly everyone there anyway. So we'll pick up a De Jong, switch those around, change those. I'll put Akabi here for a minute. That's an 86. That's an 87. Right, we're getting there. We just need to replace. We need to raise the chemistry by 20, and we need to raise that rating by 1. So we have completed the 88 rated team, 2 team of the seasons, although I have 4 team of the seasons in there. I had to buy Itzo, that was the only player that I bought, 55,000. We had him the other day, of course, he was about 40,000. So the market has changed a lot because of that icon SBC. And I know it's crazy that you're giving up that team, but they're just ratings to me, you know. They're cheaper to buy than they are to buy the normal cards. So it doesn't really make a blind bit of difference that I'm giving up the likes of De Jong and stuff, because you can buy them for 35k anyway. It's no big deal. I can't buy this Eden Hazard. You could buy his team of the season. Yeah, but he's like 1 million coins, so it's not. He's not 1 million. I tell you exactly how much he is now. I bet you he's about 1 million. I bet I've lied. I bet he's like 500,000, and I'm being an idiot here. Let's find out. But this is a Real Madrid version anyway, so there's a reason for me to buy it. But yeah, 1.1 million on PC, just shy of 900k on console, or thereabouts on PS4. So, you know, for me personally, I don't really see me ever getting to use this Eden Hazard unless I do this SBC. And that's why I like this SBC. A lot of people are telling me that it's not worth it, but you know, just go buy the team of the season, or go buy Aubameyang or whatever. It's a little bit different when I use Doherty. Why not? I was going to keep him, Doherty, sorry. I was going to keep him, but screw it. Let's just get rid of him. And he can discard for money. All these, I mean, these players are tradable, so maybe I won't be using them, but we'll see what special cards we have down here. Any team of the season's worth using. Maignan we can use. I mean, am I ever going to use Alessandrini again? I don't know, but I do want to keep some players back. I don't want to use everyone. Like, I don't mind using these necessarily, but they are, you know, they are technically team of the season, so it's a little bit different. These are actually 85, so I can get away with using those, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how we get on, but I think what I'm going to have to do is spend money on this one. So if I have to spend 150k to get it done, hopefully I won't have to spend much more than that. It is only an 87 rated team after all. Fingers crossed. I'm going to go see what Real Madrid players I have right now. Oh dear. Well, Ceballos, who isn't actually a Real Madrid... Is he a Real Madrid player these days? Did he move? I can't remember. Either way, he goes in there. Yeah, this is probably going to take me a little while, because I'm going to have to buy nearly everything, I think. So, with the profit from yesterday's sale of whoever we packed, genuinely can't remember who it was. Don't know. I packed a team of the season, didn't I? I packed something and it was worth like 100k. I literally got rid of it earlier. Laporte, that was it. So with Laporte and Jorginho, who we sold, it's basically just paid for this. So we've got a 55k and a 50k, and we'll have ourselves Eden Hazard. Had to buy Parejo. That was it. That's the only player. 50. It says first owner. He's not. I just paid 55,000 coins for him, and that's it. So we paid around that for each, so we paid that. So it's cost me 110-ish, because I literally didn't have to buy anyone else. They're all pack pulled. Oh no, did I buy Moreno? Yeah, I'm lying. I bought Moreno as well. So it's cost me about 130k, all in all, for everything. Okay, opportunist cost, blah, 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 and all that nonsense. But, I don't look at that sort of stuff. It's just how much my coin balance has gone down since I started doing it. That's what I'm looking at, because it's just easier. So we do have a 97 rated Eden Hazard now. Gives us a reason to play the game at least for one more in tomorrow's episode. So I'll do that for you. We'll try and get him in there with Gareth Bale. I think I'll have to play Ronaldinho off chem. But, I mean, that card is fantastic. I think that's now our highest rated card. So technically speaking, our best card. So I wonder how well he performs. Haven't used the team of the season. In fact, I don't think... No, I haven't used Eden Hazard at all this year. I'm not even sure I've used his base card. So this will be an experience for all of us. 4-star, 4-star, high, medium, 5.8. A little bit on the short side, but I mean, look at the state of it. Absolutely incredible. I mean, what chem style do you give that? Do you even need to bother? Marksman to improve the jumping. No, I think jumping and heading meta is pretty much out. I think if I'm going to head with him in the team, it's going to be him doing the crossing. But apart from that, I mean, that is an insane car. We'll pop that in the club. 2 packs to open to finish the episode. That Goretzka, by the way, that they released. This year, look at the state of it, right? We've got Alaba. Fantastic card, well worth the money. Frank Ribery. Fantastic card, but well worth the money. And then now we have Leon Goretzka, fantastic card, well worth the money. 85 with one team of the season. The team of the season is irrelevant because they're cheaper than normal cards. So you can literally have 3 Bayern players right now, all for I would imagine, cheaper than what I just got that Eden Hazard for. 86, 85. You do need a team of the week there. And then Alaba, 85, 86. So yeah, it's not too much more expensive than what I just paid for Hazard. You could have got yourself Alaba, Ribery, and Goretzka, which you know, in hindsight, maybe I should have just got those 3 instead and built a bit of a Bundesliga thing. Big fan of the Bundesliga in real life, me. I think if I had to choose a second league to watch, it would probably be the German league. But not that I know enough about it to have proper conversations with people about it. But still, next year we may very well build into the German league a lot more because they always have good players. Back in FIFA 13, I had a Bundesliga silver team, and it was one of my favourite teams I've ever had. Was it Leitner? Players like that, Silvers, they were fantastic. Anyway, rare mega pack, rare players pack. Let's get into this. 1 walkout from 2 would be amazing. I mean, you'd expect 1 in each, but I won't hold my breath. We're not going to get one from the rare mega, and we're not even going to get a board from the rare mega. You can get boards and walkouts consistently from 2 player packs. You open a 55k pack, which seemingly will cost you money, and you get shafted. It's a bit of a conundrum, that. Put them on the transfer list that I will sort out. No chance. Still above 700k with that Eden Hazard, though. I'm very happy with that. So if they do drop something else, we can afford to do it. And hopefully they keep the puzzle SBCs coming because they seem to be keeping us in high-rated cards as well. 50k pack. Can we replenish some of the players we used in the 2-player pack and also get ourselves a walkout? We can. Thank you very much. It's blue, but it's not. It is a team of the season. I lied. German centre mid from Lyon. Okay. It's going to be Ndombele. Well, he doesn't play there anymore. He is a Spurs man, but that's a great card. Big fan of that. I mean, I forgot it was even a team of the season. So when I saw French, I got excited. Centre mid, and I was trying to think, who could it possibly be? But that's great. That's a really nice card. I'm a big fan of France in general in football. I tipped them to win whatever was the last major trophy they were in. Was it the World Cup? They won it, didn't they? Pretty sure they won the World Cup. The World Cup just gone. My memory is all over the place right now. But I had a bet on them to win. I should have known. I think I had. I won $1,000, right? I was like a tenner. It was France to win the World Cup and Harry Kane to finish top goal scorer. I think that was the bet. It was something of that nature. So 91 rated card who currently sells for around 50k, 45k. Typical really, isn't it? 42. I would have bought him because it would have been cheaper than buying Parejo. But, you know, it would just happen to be the player that I go and buy is the one that's more expensive. We've got another 86 Batshuayi. You keep getting that guy. He just won't go away. Good card, though, to be fair. We'll whack those in there. I'm not, like, made of money, by the way. Like, oh, you can't remember it. You can't remember winning $1,000. You can't remember what the bet was. You know, you must be... No, it's not that. It's just that was a long time ago. I've had a lot of bets since then, and I play FM, I play FIFA, and real world football, and sometimes it just blends into itself, and it's hard to differentiate between reality and video games and things. So anyway, we have Alan, who I wouldn't mind using. I have Ndombele, and I think I've got another player around here somewhere that I wanted to use. Is it him? Yeah, go on. It's Hazard. I don't know why I skipped that. I skipped the wrong one. Oh, I've done it again. Oops, I did it again. Let's get rid of Jordan Henderson. Let's bring Eden Hazard into the fold. I want to use Lacazette. I want to use Hazard. And I want to use Allen. And we need to convert Casemiro down to a cam. Which is easier said than done because they never have centre forward to cam cards. So in tomorrow's episode, it's not just going to be one live game. I think we're going to have to play a few because I want to get... I mean, we might be able to stretch them out, who knows. But I want to be able to go after some of the... what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm doing it right. I'm doing what I wanted to do. Don't question me, alright? I know what I'm doing. So... I have to go after some of the foot swap items, still to pick up some of the footies items, which I will do. Just need to play one more game of squad battles, I think, for whoever the top one is. I can't remember who it is. And then we're done. But that is essentially what the team will kind of look like when we have Hazard in it. I mean, I'll have to move it around a little. Maybe we just do this and play Hazard off Chem. If I bump him down to a left mid, he'll be on 7 Chem or whatever it is. We just need to... he'll be on 7 chemistry, and then he'll be on 8 chemistry when he has... Oh no, he already has loyalty, doesn't he? How can you get players on 8 chemistry then? He'd need another link beneath him, wouldn't he? That's what it would be. Anyway, you know, I don't mind playing him on 7 chem. I'm sure he'll be fine. And then we literally play him as a left wing, Ronaldo striker, Ronaldinho cam, Bale right, and Vieira, Casemiro, CDMs. I mean, I'm more than happy to do that. And then we can bring Lacazette on. We can bring Alan, Richarlison on Dembele. You know, we've got all these players. I like it. You know, the club is exactly where I want it to be. It's just a shame that Van Dijk isn't a better version. I don't know how cheap a better version of Van Dijk would be. My nose is really itchy and it won't go away. Van Dijk, what is your cheapest special card, mon brave? So we've got that 90 rated is 300k. The 91, okay. Oh, that's come down because that was a little bit expensive. That's come down as well because that was over £1 million. That's the one I wanted because of how sexy the picture is. The team of the season is still astronomical money. But I mean, all in all, if it comes down to like the last week before, you know, we stop really playing or whatever, and maybe, you know, it's just a case of we need to get that Fabinho. I think what I'll do with the coins at the end is just for visual representation more than anything. We'll play a game, of course, but when I get Fabinho, that marks the end of the road to glory, as I've said before. So what I'll do is we'll get Fabinho in the team somewhere. Maybe I'll put Hazard up here on 7 chem as a left forward. We'll put Fabinho in here because he'll get the links no problem. I think that's probably what I'm going to do, and that'll probably be the end game team. Because I've always needed Casemiro up until now because we have Hazard. So we'll put Hazard on 7 chem. Casemiro comes out. The new Fabinho goes in there. And then whatever coins we have left or any tradables or anything we have to make some money, we will... I mean, I can sell Van Dijk. I don't know how much he sells for anymore. Probably nothing. I mean, he's still over 100k, which is unbelievable. We can sell him, get whatever version we can buy, even if it's the UCL version. Even if that's all we have left in terms of coins, then yeah, so be it. And then the team is complete. That's the end game team. But you know, we've got a little ways to go before we get to that because we still need to get Fabinho, so we'll have to play some games. If you have enjoyed today's episode, though, do me a favour and smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you, of course, and until the next time, goodbye.